Okay, welcome back to the live stream here. We're going on with game number 18 here with the Sonic Whites and Tabua Whites going head to head. It's going to be an exciting matchup as you see these young people getting ready, all fired up and energetic. And the sun's out as well. Beautiful weather here in Uprising Resort, the sports center. So the state-of-the-art grounds here. So Mike, what is your take on the game here today?
It's going to be a good game. Yeah, it's going to see what happens. Who will win at the end of the game.
And you see that they're starting off there, Tabua Whites with the drive. Beautiful hands, making their way slowly up to the try line there. But as you can see, just a little bit of an arm force error. Touch and pass, yeah?
Nice defense by the Tabua Whites. Posting that touch and pass.
Oh, just a lost ball there. You can see there's a penalty against the Tabua Whites. So Sonic Whites with another fresh 6 at the halfway mark. So they should be in a good position to attack and hopefully score one for the team. I think one of the strengths with these young guys is going to be their drives. The drives and the communication in the center. Trying to get the defense inwards and then after that try and spread out the ball, free up the wings to score the tries.
Nice drive by the Tabua Whites.
It's rap coming there, a beautiful step, but defense, amazing defense there.
Nice D by the Sonics 90.
Touch. Oh, just a little slip there.
Quick play by the Tabua Whites.
And a long pass out, just a bit too far there.
West Sonics with the ball. Nice drive by the West Sonics. Also nice D by the Tabua Whites. Driving closer to the try line.
Looks like a forward pass there. The ball turns over. And Tom Tico is the ref for this game here. One of the officials, actually the national touch coach for the men's open squad, calling them back to the mark. Fresh set of 6 for the team as they drive upwards. Quite quick drives there. Defensive structure is going really well. Manning up, you'll see a lot of communication there.
Yep.
Touch and dump. And stepping. And this is where I think they'll really look at trying to make use of the quickies at the 5. Try and get them off and then maximize. Oh, unfortunately that's a 6 gone. Then the drive by the Sonic Reds.
Nice
and
defense.
A good shooting defense there from Joe.
Black Joe.
Black Joe.
Defense.
It's also known as a stepper. It's a live wire.
Sonics with the ball. Not with the touches. Nice defense by the Tabua Whites. Forcing the turnover.
There's been a few turnovers recently without a completion of the 6s. I think one of the keys to getting to the try line is actually being able to do the simple things really well. Forward passes, touching and dumps.
And also try and complete your 6.
Exactly, completing the 6s. Because a lot of the big codes are made up of the small things, right? You do the small things right, the big things work better. See number 2 there. Off the ball, Quickie is right there and he's looking for the gap, he's searching, long pass out and he's free and in the clear. Beautiful try.
Nice try to the Tabua Whites.
And West Sonic Whites here on the drive. They get closer and on attack, searching and penalty basically because of the defense that was obstructing around the ruck area. Basically, in touch rugby, as soon as you make the touch, you need to clear away. If not, the penalty is awarded against you if you're fending. And searching for the gap.
Nice drive by the Sonic White.
Some good stepping skills there, right?
This is some little Sean Johnson and Benjamin.
Yeah, definitely. This is the breeding ground for these guys. In fact, touch rugby is the place where they started off their campaign. Oh, that was a nice one.
Nice defense by the Tabua Whites, holding their pots.
And the defense is basically their shutdown defense. The centers are very important. The communication, you can see them really pointing out. One's going up to take the touch while the others are getting ready. Long pass out to the right out, and looks like there is a score.
Yep.
Is that a score?
No, a touch.
It was a touch. It was a touch. Yes.
Foot pass, I think so.
Touch. Sonic White's there with the drive. Transitioning to the subbing box, but unfortunately there was a lost ball there.
Ball by the Tabua Whites. See what Sonic Whites can do with this ball. Sonic White with the ball.
Sonic White's in a really good position here.
Yep.
It's going to work well and look like what they're going to do. Here's a quickie. Touch and then go searching. Passes another scissors.
Knock on by
just
West Sonics.
Just a little bit of a lost ball there. Handling error.
Nice drive by the Tabua Whites. Strong drive.
Good drive. And just a lost ball there. Ball security is a big thing.
Yep. You can see also lots of handling errors and
those little things. Those very
basics.
little things. Yes, those basics. They're working in the middle there. Right.
penalty.
Penalty. He was up too quick. Joe there, he was a bit too quick there. I think the penalty is against them. And now they've got a fresh 6 right in front of the try line. Oh, good D there by the centers, the 2 centers. Working out to the left side and then
Pass ball. Nice drive by the Tabua White. Strong drive.
Two there with the ball, passing it out there to number 1 and then offloading. Then there's a nice touch and dump and then searching. I think there's a 6 more, but he's in the clear. There's a touch there. I think there's a penalty there because of because Sonic Whites took a go at the ball and then lost it as well. Now we're at the try line here now. Searching.
Still taking his time. Picking up with Tom. Nice quickie.
Goes, passes, and a beautiful dive there. But that looks like a forward pass. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate, but there was a forward pass there.
Sonic White to the drive.
Beautiful drive there. I love that guy there.
Couldn't.
Powerful drive there by Sonic White's brother, lost ball. Tabua White here with an opportunity to capitalize on the position now. So the drive straight up.
From with the ball.
First touch. And that's the... this is where you need to use your hands so you can make sure the ball is put down exactly
where you make the touch.
Exactly. There's a step there, nice touch and dump. Right at the 5-meter passes right out, and then there's a tap by some Whites that makes another 6 for Tabua Whites right in front of the try line. Let's see if they can capitalize. Number 4 there with the ball 28 indicating where he wants to go. Touch and dump, a bit slow. I think they're setting things up.
Taking it slowly.
Back into center field there.
Looking at the
Goes,
option.
passes inside. I think this is a back door. He's coming around once again. And just a bit slip and a fall there. No, he would have been effective here. Sonic White's here with a drive up. Making their way slowly up towards halfway. And penalty.
Forward to the ball. See what they can do in this position. They score the try.
A bit of ball play here between the two centers there. Back in. And quickie here. Touchdown slide and goes for the try.
Nice try.
He was offside. That makes it a try. Now it's 2-0. It's 2-0 to the Tabua Whites.
Nice try by Tabua Whites. The little quickie gameplay.
I think if you see a lot of the games here, the quickie is a very simple move that everybody is doing, but it's so effective when it's done right. And yeah, right now I think if the teams actually simplify what they're doing, they'll put themselves in a much better position. See the gameplay going on in the center field there. There's the West Sonic Whites moving into the center field there, organizing quickie over there, and then he's running. There's a touch.
Tabua Whites with a nice defense.
Very good defense. You can see they're very strong in the defense in the center field, and their ball play is very good. Oh, good hands there.
Nice catch by the Tabua Whites player.
Getting themselves into the position to execute. Called there by the ref.
Tabua Whites to the ball.
It's beautiful weather we're having here today. The sun's really come out. Turf, the sports center here, the grounds are really beautiful. And you can see here, Sonic White with a pass out wide and a nice dive. They're running into the channel, no touch by the defenders, and this is another score for Tabua Whites. They're up 3-0. If you're tuning in now, welcome to the live stream. Right now we are live streaming game number 18, which is between Sonic Whites and Tabua Whites. And right now, Tabua Whites are in the lead 3-0, and the game is pretty interesting. It's getting lively, and a lot of the young guys are showing all their talent in the skills of touch rugby. So right now, as we look to the field, we see Sonic Whites in the drive, making an attempt to dive there. Joe there with the ball, coordinating the drives up, but unfortunately that's off the mark. In touch rugby, you need to plant the ball exactly where you're touched, and if you do not do that, then you're penalized. Ball gets turned over, which is now with the West Sonic Whites. So in the 5 meter, nice attempt there, but the defense, a bit of gymnastics there.
Gymnastic by Joe.
Now a bit of interplay in the center for a quickie. And a little flick pass there to the left, to the right.
Nice pass by the Sonic White.
Okay, and that's a turnover ball, interception there by Tabua Whites. Making the drive up.
Joe is in the meow.
And he
Nice
goes
drive,
in the
nice.
clear. The defense is there right there to cover him.
Nice drive by Tabua Whites.
They gain a lot of yards with just the first 2-3 touches.
Team with the ball.
Touches, and Joe on the inside, preparing for the touchdown. He goes back to the 5, and ready for the setup here. And now it's the last touch, so now they have to keep it alive to try and score. And a good defense there by Sonic Whites. First touch there for the drive from the Sonic Whites. See all the stepping skills going on in the center field there. Dummy half there. Pass out wide. Another touch. That's I think touch 3. Driving towards the center. And there's another touch there. 4. Taking it back into the center. Dummy half.
Is the last touch. Oh,
And that's a lost ball. Turnover to the Whites.
Tabua White to the ball.
What do you think is one of the things that the team fights?
Momentum starting to change a little bit.
Exactly.
Sonic Whites.
Good
Oh,
drives there.
Delay by the Tabua Whites causing it to lose the ball.
And an off the mark dump there by the Sonic Whites, causing a turnover. Now the main thing Tabua Whites need to do now is to gain some yards, like that drive. That's a beautiful drive.
Nice play by the Sonic Whites. Yeah.
And what we'd like to see at this level, especially on a little errors that are costing the Sonic Whites from maximizing. You can sense the excitement in there. The boys are ready to go, and there's a quick dump there. Number 32 passes out wide, and nobody there marking him. Nice try in the corner there.
Nice try by Timo.
So Tabua Whites up by 4 points to 1. And looks like they're almost running away with the game here in this round number 2 of the franchise touch league. Game number 18. Tabua Whites versus the Sonic Whites right now. Tabua Whites showing their class and the experience. All in all, a good game. We'll see what the Sonic Whites have to offer in response to what Tabua is bringing to the table.
Sonic White with a drive. Looking at Arrowhead. Nice dump.
And then they're spreading it.
Nice
Wow,
flick
nice quick
pass.
pass back there. That's the second time I've seen him do the flick pass. It's very effective. It's done right.
A little bit of Sonny Bill Williams.
Sonny Bill Williams and Pio Tuwai there. Oh, what a beautiful dive there.
Nice defense by the Tabua Whites.
Look at the center. The centers are making the biggest difference there in the defense. So Joe is really controlling well for the Tabua Whites in the center.
Joe Tomasi.
Let's see what the Sonic Whites have to bring to the table. You can see they're organizing, passing out to the wing, but unfortunately a lost ball there in the corner.
Tabua White with a drive.
Oh, and attempted the intercept there. A nice dive there, good defense there by the Sonics.
Joe with the ball.
Joe is a stepper, he's a live guy, he likes to step a lot.
Yeah.
But at times it costs you. Sometimes when you're doing those kind of things, you just gotta be sure that everything is concrete when you're making the touches or the dumps, making sure that you're not being penalized for those actions. But right now, Sonic Whites are picking it up.
Penalty. It's a halftime break.
And at the halftime break, right now, Tabua Whites is leading the Sonic Whites 4 points to 1. And we'll be here for a short break right now as we live stream it to you, giving you some updates of the games as they come to you here in round 2. Round 2 of the Franchise Touch League, and this is game number 18. And we're looking at the under 20s who are doing really well. A lot of the young talents and the skills that are coming from both the Western and the Central regions, and you can see a lot of them showing all the class and talent that come with the game.
Myself from all you have.
national teams being selected.
Away from myself, from all you, yeah. Oh, baby.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Though we're all like nonsense. Playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.
Okay, welcome back to the round 18 of the touching competition here at Uprising Resort Sports Center. We're going into second half of the game of the under-20s between the Sonic Whites from the west and the Tabua Whites from Suva, the central team. And now we're looking at it. Yeah, and the points.
Point is
Mike?
4-1 to the Tabua Whites.
Give us a little breakdown of what happened in the first half. What happened in the first half?
Yeah, Tabua Whites with lots of possession in the first half. Also, the defense is working.
Really strong defense. Stay in
Strong
the center.
defense
Yeah.
by
See a lot of the
Tabua
centers.
Whites,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think a lot of their completions, their completion rate in terms of how they finish the sixes is really contributing to their success here. And you see there, ready to tap the ball, and then they're driving straight up. Look at the yards being gained there by the first touch alone.
Nice game by the
Second touch, they're already at the 7
Second
meter
touch,
mark. Making the step. And right there, beautiful score, first score again, and Tabua Whites. And the replay there, slow-mo replay as you can steps into the gap, and then the dive to score a try. That's just picture perfect.
basic Son Johnson move.
Son Johnson. I think he's just learning from the best there. And it's good to see this touch. He's actually displaying all the talents that they see on screen. He usually see the 7th team. And the drive being taken there. A penalty that there's an off the mark dump there. And back to the Tabua Whites. It's Joe is full swing running. Also there to the wing. All the way.
My goodness.
And a beautiful try. Simple hands. Simple hands. Simple hands.
It's raining tries here in Peck Harbor.
Look at that. That's just flair. That's just natural Fijian flair.
Nice.
On display for all to see. And Tabua Whites there 6-1 in the lead. Difference of 5 points.
Tabua
Looks
Whites
like they're running away with it. Yeah.
Bonus point.
Bonus point win. Oh man. Tabua Whites came here to do business. Okay, let's see how Sonic Whites responds. Again, a turnover. It's the basics, I think, that they really need to work on. But again, Tabua Whites, you got to give it back to them. Credit where credit is due. Working very hard, doing the basics right, executing, decision making is on point.
All thanks to the coach of the Tabua Whites.
Exactly, and the coaches
Nice
there
coaches,
is Charles Cleary and Freddie Dumaru, who have been at it for a long time and showing the experience. And again, Another dive at the try line there and ball to ground. Score given to Tabua Whites, standing their lead again, 7 points to 1.
So reigning prize here.
Tabua Whites are on fire right now.
On fire.
I mean, like the skill level they are displaying, and they are young, under 20, and they're just
Under 20 and they
amazing thing.
playing like the men's team.
They are indeed. Now Sonic Whites here, they need to keep the possession, need to get to the 7 mark there and execute. Trying to run away from the defense. I think what they need to do is organize in the middle, do a nice dump quickie, and then spread the ball out wide. He's working, calling his dummy. Sonic White taking it slowly. And he passes it out wide, a step.
Nice D by the
That's a
Tabua
nice
Whites.
D. Yes, that's a nice D.
Focusing on the defense.
And a pass. Oh, okay, it's a lost ball. And it's a turnover. Driver by Tabua Whites. As you can see, they'll be driving towards the subbing box. Transitioning into the new players. Now there's a penalty because Sonic Whites were offside. They've got a fresh set of 6.
Reserves are coming in for the Tabua Whites. Joe.
Joe there, good awareness on the field. See where the spaces are. Quick dump and he goes for the gap. Organizing a touch and dump and he runs. Passes it out into the gap. Short and sweet, simple. I think these guys are the team to watch.
Let's look at the replay.
Look at that. A little delay pass there from Joe. Delays it slightly and then pops into the gap. And right then and there is his supporting team player. Beautiful try there by Tabua Whites leading.
Very beautiful.
Leading Sonic Whites here.
Beautiful indeed.
You can see Charlie Cleary and Freddie Dumaru, old hands of the touch community who have been sowing into the lives of these young guys, and you can see exactly what the fruits of their labor is. Beautiful stuff. This is stuff to watch when you see these guys playing. Now you see Sonic Whites there, driving really well, going to the try line, getting very close, touched up, and that's a quickie.
Nice defense by the Tabua Whites.
Defense is very tight. You can see they're staying low like a basketball defense and passing.
Just preventing that dive.
And that's a 6 gone. You can see they were the Sonic Whites were bunched up in the middle, and the defense was matching them very well. They were really low, just like basketball defense there. You see something that they've taken across from a different sport and applied really well in the touch rugby context. Now driving really well here is the Tabua Whites. They're driving towards the subbing box. The subbers coming in there, fresh legs. Let's carry on the momentum.
Nice game by the Tabua Whites. And it's a dummy off break. Oh no, close.
And close one there. And that is touch 5. This will be the last touch, so they will try and keep the ball alive or try to get a penalty here. And they try to run and step. This is where you see the one-touch skills going in. Everybody will be stepping, doing the scissors, trying to keep it alive because this is the last touch, after which it turns over. And see, he's looping over. The ball turns over. 6 gone. Sonic Whites to take over from here with a fresh set of 6.
Sonic Whites with the drive. Close to their subbing box.
And that is a penalty because Tabua Whites is not retreating to the 7-meter mark, which means that they are offside. Fresh set of 6, and that's the first touch to go. 5 left in this phase. That's the second touch there by Sonic Whites. Dummy half, running right up the center of the field, organizing, and just a little bit of a handling error.
Lost ball by the Sonic White.
And Tabua Whites making their way slowly, steadily up the center. And driving really well there. Oh, just a bit of a handling error there. But that is a penalty. That is a penalty indeed. Not retreating to the 7-meter mark. Now Tabua White's in a very good position to score the try. Number 20 taking the touch up there. They'll slowly make their way up to the 5-meter mark. And they'll organize right then and there, touch and dump. They'll reorganize. Oh, I think the ball is getting a bit slippery. There's a lot of sweat and moisture in the air. Handling is becoming very difficult, but I think this is a challenge that everybody needs to face. And it's a good thing that there was a penalty. There's a touch there. Joe is working hard there to do the quickies. Pass, and there's a wrap by Joe, and defense there is there to meet him. Okay, working again in the center.
Nice defense by Sonic White. Dummy up.
That's a dummy half touch. Folks, for those who don't know, in touch rugby, dummy half is somebody who picks up the ball, and in this sport, dummy half, once he picks up, he can't, if he makes a break, he can't score the ball. He can't score the try, basically. He has to pass it off to someone else. And if you get touched in the dummy half position, you basically turn over the ball. So don't get touched. And this is an offense that Tabua Whites will caught off with. So just for all the viewers out there, just a little bit of information about touch rugby at this moment in time. And here Tabua Whites with the fresh side of 6.
Yep.
Taking it up.
Tabua Whites. Back to Joe. Joe looking for the pass. Nice touch by the Sonic Whites. Back to Tomasi. Tomasi the dump. Tabua Whites walking it up slowly. Oh, it's penalty.
And that was a forward pass. That was a forward pass.
(7-1). Tabua is leading 7-1. Bonus point lead with Tabua Whites. Sonic Whites making that nice dump.
Wow. And you see the dumping, they were dumping in the 5-meter mark. Close to the try line, making it easier for the defense to retreat, and it's closer for them to touch. Usually we'd want them to dump at the 5 or the 7-meter, right? Anyway, this can be something that they learn from, but here Tabua White's making a quick drive up, transitioning very well, sprinting out to the center. That's a huge gain there.
Nice gain by the Tabua White.
Step dump and sprint, and there's space opening up. Oh, tough luck there. Intercept. There's another 6 for Tabua Whites to work on, but he was open. There were 2 people on his left side.
Pass it to
Definitely,
Omar,
definitely, yeah.
Chose the outside.
Now quickie there. Passing again, and a long pass out to the wing on the right side. Now they'll be making their way to the center, working, getting the defense up, and there's a quickie there, passing off again, but you can see center. Link is coming up really quick to shut off the attack. Quick dump again there.
Last start.
And a long pass out to the wing.
Nice quickie play.
There, and he does the pass, and that's an intercept.
Nice,
and they're off to the races. Oh, but he's called back for the touch. Called back for the touch that was made in the 5.
Nice, slowly.
Ready to go and look at that move, a little swipe and back inside, but defense is on point.
Nice defense by Sonic Whites.
They'll be looking to do another quickie. This is their go-to move. Quickie, pass. Let's see the shot down. What a step. That reminds me of Jerry Tuwai. I think the spirit of Jerry Tuwai is basically being felt here on the ground. Sharp step just off the right. Boom, 1-2. He's in the clear.
Boom, bang.
Basically a walk over the try line and scoring. That's 8 points to 1 to Tabua Whites. And they are in the lead and off to the races. Looks like they have got themselves a big gap. Sonic Whites have their work cut out for them.
Close to the finish line. And a finish strong. Sonic White with a drive.
Beautiful drive there. Bit of a stutter step there. Now they're organizing. Damiaf there picks up the ball, passes it out, back in. Oh, and this is the quickie there. And the ball turns over. That is very good awareness by the Whites. The drive being made quickly. Joe there with the ball, passing back inside. Oh, unfortunately, there's a lost ball. And Sonic Whites there with the ball, making the drive up to the center. Number 6 picking up the ball, passing it out, back again. And he loses the ball. As I told you, moisture is heavy in the air today. It's very hard to handle the ball, so extra care needs to be taken by the teams. But as you can see, Tabua Whites have no problem throwing the ball around. And out to the wing, sprinting clear. It's a runaway try. The train has come in and it is gone.
The plane has landed.
The plane has landed. And they have scored a beautiful, magnificent
Beautiful
try.
try by
Spinning up in
Timo.
the wing. That guy on the wing, he reminds me of the speed star of the Fiji Sevens team. Every time I'm going to be going back to the spirit of the Sevens team that's coming to you live here, you can see it in these young guys. I mean, like the stepping, the sprinting. Touch rugby, what more can you want? I mean, it's amazing. And then we have the Western team with the cap, first touch there, right up there, that's touch 2. And they are passing the ball with,
It's a penalty to the Sonic Whites.
and that's a penalty. They were offside, and now they're stepping, passing, getting to the gap. Oh, and that was a close one. Good that he was touched first before he lost that ball. So that's a touch. They'll take the roll ball there. The roll ball. Let's see if they can do the quickie. Quickie seems to be very effective. They need to do the quickie and then spread it out wide. Damiaf needs to be a bit more faster. It's about a 1 second delay of picking up the ball. If they want to improve against this very good defensive team, they need to be a bit more quicker with the dumping as well as the pickup
Off the ground from the
off the
Damiaf.
ground. Yes. Good stepping, passing, and that's another 6. Okay, let's see if Sonic Whites. And that is a touch and a pass.
Forcing that error. Tabua Whites with the ball.
Making the drive up. Touch 1. And again an unforced error. Just the simple things.
Not taking it from the mark.
Always in these cases, the refs are always there to help out. And that's the good thing about this game, is that they're always willing to help. So sometimes when you don't know what you're doing on the field, it's always good just to ask the ref. And the ref's always there to help.
Communicate to the ref.
Communicate with everybody and the ref as well. It's a touch and dump. Bit of a delay with the Damiaf.
Nice defense there to Tabua Whites.
And oh, that's a good dive. And that's the last touch.
Last touch.
And they
See in the
you see, that
replay.
was a good dive right there. That was a good dive. Fortunately, Tabua Whites were on point, picking out the move that was being done. The ball turning over there. Penalty for the Tabua Whites.
Nice dive. Dive by Tabua Whites. Moving it up close.
Taking their way. Sabas coming in, making a huge gain on that first and the second drive. Right, they're getting closer to the 7 meter, and here you see they slow it down. They're slowing it down,
Slow it down when they come
and then they make a touch and then go. So this is something that needs to be done for all teams, is that they organize around the 5 meter. And they're not bunched up; they're actually spread out wide as well, which is actually a good way, because you want to open up the gaps of the defending players so you can run your channels when you get back in.
Tabua Whites with a penalty. Nice. And it's an error made by the Tabua Whites. Now Sonic White with the ball.
Attempted intercept there from the Tabua Whites. There's a lost ball, and there's a fresh set of 6 for the Sonic Whites. Sonic Whites with a drive there. They're a bit bunched up in the center.
Sonic White with a drive. Turn up. Oh, mistake by the Damiaf. Was the Damiaf touch? Let's see the replay. Tabua Whites with the nice drive.
Oh, and that's a lost ball there.
Quick passing the other. Sonic Whites just reacting.
And a lost ball. There's a bit of unforced errors going on here in the field.
Some basic errors.
I think the heat is starting to get to the boys a little bit as they go into the later half of the second half.
See, the sun is
Starting to feel the bite. Starting to feel the bite here in Uprising Resort.
taking the time to Tabua Whites slowly.
You see, taking their time, but they're quickening up there. And then the shutdown again. Number 7 is doing the shutdown really well for Sonic Whites.
Nice defense. Whites.
Oh, shoot up defense there by Tabua Whites. And Damiaf running away without his support is something that in touch we need to always have our support around us, and that's something that you can usually see from the Damiaf breaks at the 5-meter mark, usually not at the and making a dive at the try line, but defense is there to make the touch. Good awareness from the defense. He follows him really closely, doesn't fall for the dummy.
Nice defense.
And Joe there with a step into the space.
It's a nice
And
try
a
by
beautiful try.
Tabua Whites.
Tabua Whites now 10 points, Sonic Whites at 1.
Joe Black showing his class.
Joe Black there with a good step off the left and passing it again to the left.
It's full
A
time.
little bit of deception